Hey guys, CryptoDad here again, and thanks for joining me on my live Q&A in LA, Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope everybody's doing well, and let's get going. Hello, Scott. Bright and early. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Hurricane Lane, are you staying dry over there? Or are you sticking towels on your doorstep? You know, I used to live in Jakarta, and I went through a few floods. They have pretty regular floods every February during the rainy season. So it's no fun, that's for sure. So I wish you the best. I hope you're okay over there. Hi, A.S. Hervey, John. It's good to see you guys. Regulars back again. So, there's been some pretty cool news that's come out. Let me get the browser going here. Switch over here. You can see where I am. I'm your little talking head in the corner now. So the market's up. That's good. And the one thing that I really like is that, you know, last couple weeks ago, I guess, when they rejected the Winklevoss twins ETFs, the market really took a dive, and it was like seemed to be a way overreaction to me. And this time, you know, the market had sort of stabilized, and then they rejected some more, and this time, even though they rejected, the market kind of took it in stride, which I really like. And now it's a little bit up because they've decided to review their decision, right? Let's see, SEC ETF, Exchange Traded Fund. Yes, I did. Period. Okay, yeah, this is kind of the latest article about this. You know, they rejected, I guess, 9 ETFs the other day, and the market, you know, didn't really take a huge dive. And then they announced that they were going to review the decision. And then the market has sort of went up a bit on that, you know, seemingly good news. It's not really that great of news. It just means that basically it only takes one commissioner to object for them to do a review. Apparently with the Winklevoss thing, it was the 3 head honchos that really came out with the decision, and in these last releases a few days ago, they were lower. Some people, they had delegated the authority to some lower people, lower people. Some of the exchanges themselves, I guess. So anyway, one of the dissenting commissioners was the one that called for the review, which is, you know, we already knew that she didn't really agree with this whole idea of rejecting the ETF. And I don't know if her name is in this particular article. No. I think she's in here. Well, I can't find her name in here. But she's female, and she was the one that dissented with the decision last time. And she's the one that has called for this review. So anyway, it doesn't mean that they're going to approve it. It just means that they haven't made the final decision to reject the 9 ETFs that were included in this last ruling. But that's, you know, we'll take it. We'll take what we can get in the cryptocurrency market, right? And then in other news, the Ledger has added support for some new cryptocurrencies. Let's see if I can go back to Ledger. I believe this is the where are we here? Okay. I think that's the support homepage. You know, that's one of my pet peeves, that when you end up in a support page of a website, there's no link back to the home page. They just, the home link always takes you back to the home of support. Anyway, that's just me. Anyway, they've got this new crypto assets menu item up here, where they talk about all of their crypto assets that are currently supported, which is really cool now. You can just go see what's supported. And they even have some guidance over here as to you know, whether or not it's supported in Ledger Live or not, or if you have to use some other kind of wallet to manage those funds. You know, the Ledger Nano device can store the private keys of all of these cryptocurrencies, but the Ledger Live software doesn't necessarily support all of, oh, let me see if what I'm doing. I think I must have let it go. It doesn't, the software doesn't support viewing and managing your balances. You know, and it's hard enough. I guess I could say it's hard enough to get all of these apps to manage the private keys of all of these different cryptocurrencies, let alone have some kind of umbrella piece of software that can manage all of them as well. So, I mean, yeah, it would be great if you could manage all of the different cryptocurrencies in one unified interface, but I think they're doing pretty good for what they claim to be. So, as you can see here, when this comes up, is there are quite a few new apps that are available. Now, another problem that they're still having is you really can't put all of them on one ledger at the same time, which I feel is one of the glaring disadvantages of using the ledger. Scott Lee upgraded Ledger Live to 1.1.7, and after dumping alts already registered, I updated the firmware, and now it's very wonky. Scared to do anything as the device displays different numbers after verifying. Can you do a tutorial so I can find out what I did incorrect? Yeah, I saw Stellar. Okay, Scott, well, don't blame yourself. You may not have done anything wrong. Now, in general, and I don't know what version of the firmware that you had and which version you upgraded to, but I do have a couple of videos on that whole process, the upgrading the firmware thing. And when you, I think from 1.4.1 to 1.4.2, I'm not sure. I think that it deletes all your apps. I know for a fact when you update from anything lower up to 1.4.1, it definitely deletes all of your apps. So after you do get through the firmware update, you're just left with the settings and no apps. So you have to reinstall all of your apps. Now, if it's wonky and you're not too sure, you know, I know you probably only have one ledger, so that can be a little bit scary. But you know, you can always restore the ledger, which is a little bit of a time-consuming and tedious task. But you could always restore the ledger using your 24-word recovery phrase, and that might clear out any wonkiness. And then also you could also just delete all of your apps and start with a fresh set of apps, maybe reinstall them in a different order, and that might be the easiest thing to do, short of a full you know, reset of the device. But keep in mind, the device can always be restored using your 24-word recovery phrase, even if you have to go out and buy another ledger, which I know that kind of sucks. But let's just say the device is wonky and whacked out. You could buy another one so you can, you know, manage your crypto assets on the new one, and then use the you know, deal with Ledger on the old one, see if you can get a replacement, and then you'd have two. Or you could just deal with them for the replacement and just wait until you get the new one to play with your crypto again, but I don't think I could wait that long. They're based in France. It's a quality company, but you know, it takes a while to deal with them. Sometimes they don't get back to you for a week or whatever. But don't be worried too much about wonkiness, because like I said, your crypto is safe because of the way they store the crypto private keys using that 24-word recovery phrase. That one phrase, like, contains everything. Hello, Jesse. Yeah, Scott, if you don't mind, you know, maybe you would take the time to do a restore. And like I said, ooh, is my streaming bad? Am I bad? I try not to listen to that thing. I think a few weeks ago I was worried, and everyone said, "Oh, it's fine." So if the streaming is spotty and the quality is bad, just let me know. I can reboot the streaming software without disconnecting the... I do so much stuff with the Ledger Nano S. Using Ledger Live to set up. Restoring. Okay, here, this one. This is the full restore video using the Ledger Live. So you might want to check that one out, Scott. It's a step-by-step. It's really nothing to be... It's actually good practice, you know? Very zen. You know, you're playing with all this large value of money, and, you know, you're dealing... You can trust cryptography. You know? You may not be able to trust the postman or the Amazon guy or, you know, your computer or your desktop or whatever, but you can trust cryptography. And that 24-word recovery phrase is very amazing. In fact, I was doing a little bit of research because someone asked me a question about it. And let's see if I... You're kidding me. I didn't save that. Ugh. Oh, I think it's 24... Whoops. Sorry. 24-word recovery phrase. I think it was this guy. Jesus Christ, now what? Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of a live stream at the moment. Period. I'll have to ask my wife. Honey? I don't understand why these people can't manage their own keys. Could you just open the shed for this guy, number 19? He locked himself out again. I know. I don't understand it.
Just open the shed.
Just open the lock on the shed and say their keys are on the board. Take your key and go open your apartment and please bring it back. I mean, I'm tired of dealing with them. I'm sorry, honey. That's what happens when you have 4 or 5 jobs at the same time, right? Zen is good, Scott, yes. Do I have to update my Nano S or can I keep it as it is? I'm a big believer in keeping all my software up to date, but you're not, you know, it's not a requirement. But in my experience, you're better off running the latest version of everything so you can use all of the latest features. But there's no law against keeping your ledger at an earlier version. But although I would actually, if you want to run Ledger Live, I believe they're expecting you to be at the latest version of the firmware. Is it easy to mine Monero? Mining is it's fairly straightforward, but it's sort of fraught with pitfalls, so to speak. If you look at that last Monero video that I did, just in setting up the wallet, it's not easy.
It's number 99.
Abraham?
Oh, the one that he's in love.
I think that's his name. Yeah. He's the one.
Huh? Abraham? No.
Yeah. I'm the manager of my very small apartment unit. There's only 18 units, and I've managed the apartment for like 3 years, and never did anyone lose their key and ask me to open their apartment for them. But over the last couple months, I've had like 7 requests. So it's like, I don't know if it's sunspots or what it is. Hello, George from Brooklyn. Thanks for joining in. Do I know Zencash? Oh, I'm sorry. I was right in the middle of answering a question about Monero. I don't believe that I've done a Monero mining video. But just trying to set up a Monero wallet has some pitfalls because Monero is notorious as a malware that gets installed on people's computers to mine Monero serendipitously. And because there are people that install Monero miners on people's computers so they can mine Monero and send the rewards to their own address, it's considered malware. So when you try to install the Monero wallet or you try to set up a Monero miner, they always think that you've got malware on your computer and your software and your anti-malware all deleted and object. And so, but there are some, I think, if you're interested, okay. Ah, see? It won't even let me go to the dang website. This is ridiculous. Oh, Lord. Let's try this again. Let's see if I can get it. Whoops. Yeah, this is crazy. It's not going to let me do it, is it? All right. So there's a Reddit thread. Whoops. Whoops. Come on, Rex. Monero mining Reddit. Yeah, here we go. All right, so there's a Reddit thread on Monero mining, and there's a lot of good information on it. But let me tell you, it's a lot more involved than the videos that I showed you on like Digibyte mining and Vertcoin mining. That's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy, and with a GPU and everything. But Monero mining, I mean, you gotta like wipe the computer, start with a clean install of Windows, you know, like run all these weird things that uninstall all your previous video drivers and all this junk, you know, and then they show you how to install the software to run the miner, and then you have to tweak your graphics card, you know, it's a whole thing you got to go through. Is everything okay, baby?
Yeah.
Thank you. So it's you know, it's like buckle down and get ready if you're going to be a miner. But it's not, you know. And then of course, you know, there's all these guides on how to build mining rigs with multiple GPUs and that kind of thing. But you can mine Monero with a CPU or a GPU. So if you got a pretty decent CPU, you know, a hopped up computer, you can just mine Monero while you're sleeping or whatever. So Monero's okay. I tried, Alex asked me about the one-click miner, and I tried it. I couldn't get it to work very well. So I would just recommend doing it the way I show that in that Vertcoin video. Where are we here? Let's go back. It's pretty easy. Supposedly the one-click miner is supposed to be easy. I just couldn't get it to work. I don't know that I couldn't get any rewards or what happened. Wow. Did I not write Vertcoin there? Vertcoin. I thought it would only show me things where I talked about Vertcoin. That's kind of weird. Alright, fine. I have to go to the next window. Let's hope it's there. Okay, there we go. So, my recommendation is, if you can get that one-click miner to work, more power to you. It's not that difficult to get up and running. But if you can't, if you have the same problems I have, I would just do it this way. It's pretty easy. It's straightforward. Hey Rex, send some ETH Classic to an ETH address. Hasn't arrived. Have I lost it? I think you have, Pepa. You know, one of the first rules of cryptocurrency is not to send crypto to the wrong type of address. Don't send Bitcoin to a Litecoin address. Don't send Ethereum to a Monero address, that kind of stuff. Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, I believe, are two different blockchains now. So I don't think that if you send from one blockchain, it would get to the other blockchain. Ethereum is forked off of Ethereum Classic a while back. So I don't think that they communicate anymore. So the only hope you have is sometimes, like, if you send from Coinbase to a bad address, it'll stall out and bounce back to you. But that's kind of wishful thinking. Yeah, Vertcoin is like Digibyte. And I've been mining Vertcoin pretty successfully for the last few months. I'm really happy with the results. I'm getting a pretty decent amount of Vertcoin. Not this one. Let's go here. Ah. Oh, here it is. Sorry. So I've got 54 Vertcoin, and I've only been mining since like February, March. So, you know, 3 or 4 months. 54 is pretty good. And mind you, the market's down right now. And I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, the Vertcoin was worth like $60. And you know, now I have even more than I did then, and I'm just waiting for the price to go back up again. So of course it's not going to pay for the graphics card. I have a high-end graphics card, but I bought the card like almost 2 years ago, and I've been using it to play games and whatnot. So it's already, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's paid for itself, just in the fun and pleasure I've gotten out of having the card. And, you know, the usefulness of having a decent graphics card. So, you know, the mining, the crypto that I mine on top of that is just icing on the cake. But like I said, don't run out and buy like the most expensive graphics card so you can pump up your mining, because, you know, you're not going to pay for it's going to take you a few years to pay for the card. Probably not the best investment. Now, if you want a great graphics card and you got the money, go for it. But don't look at it as an investment. That's the way I see it. If you're a high-end guy and you're going to buy, you know, 10 graphics card, and you got a plan for recouping your money in a matter of months or whatever, then, you know, those are the serious guys. We're just having fun here. Bitcoin anonymity and how to anonymize Bitcoin. That's a good video. I sometimes worry that the NSA won't take kindly to me explaining how to use Bitcoin anonymously. I believe that I talk a little bit about that in my two Tor videos. So if you're into Tor, I've done 2 Tor videos. This one here is the latest one. And I talk a little bit about how to use a Bitcoin anonymously in this video at the end. It's a bit of a long video. And then I also did one of the very, very first videos I ever did was this guy down here. And you can see it's got like 42,000 views over time. It's been
the most. Is that the most views you've had?
No, the most views I've had is 70,000. But that doesn't impress my daughter much because she watches all kinds of YouTubers that have billions of views and subscribers and all that stuff.
The most viewed video is Despacito.
Despacito, is that the most?
It's a meme.
It's a meme, yeah. She knows all about videos. 2-factor authentication and password managers. Discord. She knows how to set up a Discord server. There it is, 70,000. How to buy Bitcoin on Coinbase, right? Easy peasy. And then like there, that Tor video is like number 3. Go figure. And then the Litecoin Cash videos that I did. I don't know about you, but Litecoin Cash. There is it. Litecoin Cash. Here it is. LLC. I went through a whole bunch of grief over doing the video on LLC. And in the end, it was a real coin. I had a lot of haters that were telling me it was a scam. It is a real coin, but it's only worth 3 cents. So, much ado about nothing in my case. Yes, Papa, thank you. You did it with a small amount. That's my one of my axioms of advice. If you're transferring crypto from one place to another, always and you've never done that particular transaction before, always start small. Do a small test. Crypto daughter says hi.
Hi.
Discord. Questions for I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you, Amir. Nice to have you here.
Discord?
Bitcoin anonymity. So like I said, watch that that Tor video. I talk a little bit about trying to send Bitcoin anonymously. I mean, if you're really into privacy and anonymity, there are privacy-based coins like Monero, Verge, Dash.
When you make a Discord account, you have to make a name and a you have to make a name and then you randomly be assigned a number. So if you want to tell someone your Discord username, you gotta tell them your username and number.
Ah, okay. Are you drinking milk?
I'm having the chocolate.
Ah, okay. Cake and milk, I guess. She's not a big milk drinker, usually. That's cool. Yeah, she showed me how to set up a Discord server. Okay, I'm sorry. Amir has a question. And I'm going to try to answer questions and then we'll move some crypto around. Right? It's always good to have practice, right? So we'll move some crypto around and just play around with stuff. Question for you. BTCP. It's a coin we can save on the Ledger Nano. Oops. Can we? Make a video on how to transfer it from an exchange to the Ledger Nano, because on Ledger Live it says, okay, so let's check that out. I gotta enter the PIN again. I should like know this PIN in my, I probably say this PIN in my sleep. My wife probably knows it. All right. All right, so let's go into the ledger manager, and I think we were gonna BTCP. Oh, is that Bitcoin private? Okay. All right. Well, let's see. What do I have on the an exchange that we can put on here? Let's check my. I think I'm in. Yeah. Let's check my Bittrex and see if there's anything cool we can transfer. Alright, CryptoDad.
Hey, there's CryptoDad merchandise.
Yeah, I know. It's
a
kind
coffee cup and
yeah,
t-shirts.
there are. There is CryptoDad merchandise.
Wow.
I don't know that I even get anything from that anymore. I tried it once, and I think after the first couple weeks, I like have to subscribe or do something in order to get anything from it. Okay, Bittrex. Here we go. Alright, so let's see what we've got in our wallet. I don't have a whole lot of stuff. I've got a smattering of a few different things. Let's see. Poly, digital note, Digibyte. I don't really have enough of anything to transfer. Let's see. Golly. From an exchange to the ledger. Well, you know what? We could do Tron if we wanted to, but that's not really the Ledger Live app. I'd like to show you how to do it on Ledger Live. So, gosh. Yeah, I don't have anything in here. Let's go over to I had some other things I wanted to show you transfer-wise that I have prepared, but the request for here we go. The request from an exchange to the ledger, I didn't really have that one queued up, ready to go. I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? Whoops. Hope I did that. Yep. All right. Let's do that. Pass the CAPTCHA. That was easy. Okay. Didn't even ask me. All right. Let's see if there's anything in here. La 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 la. No, just Tron and EOS. Okay. All right. Well, I can. Well, I can do ETH, but I don't have ETH on an exchange. I have it in a wallet, but it's pretty similar. Anyway, let's do some transfers. So I'm going to share my phone. Let's see here. All right. So I downloaded a new wallet today, which you guys might want to check out, the Coinbase wallet, and you can find it on the App Store. If you go into Coinbase wallet, you'll see it's right underneath the Coinbase app. Now the Coinbase app is for buying cryptocurrency, trading cryptocurrency, and storing cryptocurrency on the Coinbase servers, right? But you do not control your private key when you do it that way. The Coinbase wallet is a wallet with the Coinbase brand that allows you to store cryptocurrency in your own wallet with your own private key. So if you want to play with it, you can download it I'm going to use it here in a minute. It's very similar to Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is an Ethereum-based wallet, and the Coinbase wallet is an Ethereum-based wallet as well. You can't store Bitcoin in there. You can only install Ethereum and ERC20 tokens, which you can't even buy on Coinbase. So it's a bit strange. So anyway, why don't we transfer this Ethereum from this wallet to our Ledger Nano S. Alright, so it's very similar to what you want to do. Who asked that question? Amir. Alright, so basically if you want to move cryptocurrency that's supported on Live. Sorry, I don't know what the heck I did there. Going crazy, guys. Alright. Alright. So if you have a token that is being managed by Ledger Live, in this case we'll do Ethereum, right? And you want to transfer it in, the first step is to get your receiving address. So in this case I want to send some Ethereum to an Ethereum address, right? So I'm going to choose receive. Now I need to be in the Ethereum app on the Ledger, so I need to navigate over to, I know that's hard to see, to the Ethereum app and hit both buttons, right? And then once I do that, I can get in here and it wants me to verify, so it's going to show me the address on the Ledger, and then I verify that the address on the Ledger screen matches the address on my computer screen, right? And then I'll copy that address. Ugh, my phone. This app that I'm using to share my phone is a little bit frustrating because when the phone goes to sleep, it does weird stuff. Alright, so I want to send Ethereum from the phone to that address, right? So I can't really just cut and paste between computer and phone. So what I'm going to need to do is copy this address, go to my email, if that will work. For some reason it wouldn't allow me to get into it earlier. Oh, I'm still having that problem. Oh, pooies. Pooies, pooies, pooies. I don't know why my iCloud has been acting up lately. Alright, so let's try with Chrome, see if that works. Wow. Okay. Okay, I think we got it, guys. I hope I haven't confused everybody too much. Alright, so I'm going to send myself an email. And I'm going to paste in that Ethereum address. Now the reason I'm doing this is so I can check it on my phone. Right? So I can just go over to my email. Oh, I think, oh, that is. Oh boy. Did I or did I not just send that to myself? Holy moly. All right. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys. Alright, so now I have the address, the receiving address that I need on my phone, right? So now I can copy and paste it. Right? And then I'll swing back over to this wallet. Right? And now I can hit send on the Ethereum. I'm going to hit send. And then how much? I'll just send it all. This amount is not final. Okay, whatever. Is it going to let me do it or not? Alright, fine. Ah, there it goes. That was wonky, wasn't it? Okay. Alright, and... oh, I could scan the QR code. Why don't we try that? I'm doing all this stuff when I could just scan that QR code. So I'm going to hit yes, and boom, there it was. All right. So even CryptoDad, you know, wastes time sometimes. I was able to use my phone to scan the QR code on my computer. So now we have the Ethereum address that we're trying to send to in the wallet, and I'm just going to hit continue. And I'm going to confirm that send. I'm going to send it all, and I'm done. Right? Now I don't have any more Ethereum in there at all. And now I'm going to turn off screen sharing momentarily while we wait for that Ethereum. Did that Ethereum just come in? No, not yet. Okay, good. All right, so then what we just do is wait for the transaction to come through in our Ledger Nano S wallet. And Ethereum has been, there it comes. All right, so what we did was I had some Ethereum in a wallet on my phone, and I used that wallet to send to the Ledger Nano S. And you'll notice the only thing that we had to do to get that ready was to choose receive, right? When we chose receive, it generated an address for us. And I was, in this case, I was able to use my phone to just scan the address into that phone wallet and choose send. And boom, it didn't take it very long. Okay, oh, I gotta confirm it. Okay. And now we've got the ETH in my Ledger Nano S. So all is well and good. All right, let me see if there's any questions about any of that. I am still live streaming. Oh, Jesus Christ. I do not have time to talk to this guy. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Hey, Frank. Oh, that's great news. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. I'll, you know, I'll let Janet know. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's great news. Thanks a lot, Frank. All right. You have a good weekend. Thanks for coming so late on a Friday. All right. Thanks again. All right. Bye-bye. That's what happens when you got 3 or 4 jobs, right? All right. So that was a nice little transfer. Does anybody like to... Frank, keep your keys, dude. Yeah, I had to go... The owners of my building own a building a couple of doors down, and the manager over there had to leave, and the plumber was on his way, so I went over there and unlocked things for them. Send anywhere works across all devices. Oh, send me some Bitcoin private. That's so nice of you. I don't know if I have to have a Bitcoin private address, though, I believe. I don't know if I can fit anything else on this at the moment. It wants me to... And yeah, you know, you can play with small amounts of cryptocurrency, and so you don't have to worry. You know, like I did a video this morning where I just, you know, bought $25 worth of ETH, and you just saw I transferred it over here. So yeah, you may lose a few cents whenever you do that, but and do they have it here? Ah, they don't, right? All right. So what do we do when we see there's a cryptocurrency that we have that is not supported in Ledger Live. We go over to Brave, and we check here in this crypto assets to see how it works. I think they just added this, right? Oh, so you'll have to use the Electrum wallet. That's pretty wild. Let's see. I have the Electrum wallet. I don't know though. Yeah. It might take it a bit to actually launch, but we can play around with it a bit. No, but you do have some wait time. That's accumulated. Okay. Do I even remember this password? Actually, let's open up a different one. Let's open up... Oh, there's only one wallet in here. Okay. All right. I may not even remember this password. Okay, I guess I do. All right, so, but that's weird, right? So what do we do next? We go over here to the tutorial. And blah, 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 latest firmware. Install the app, we did that. Open Bitcoin private. Oh, okay, so we got to install an Electrum Bitcoin private wallet, right? I've entered the Bitcoin private, but it has to be an Electrum Bitcoin private wallet. So we'll, you know, we'll go over here. All right, and then, you know, are there any hashes here? Yeah, there's some hashes. All right, so we'll just download. And I'll put this one on my desktop. Oh, it's going to take a minute. Not too long. All right, so as you can see, there's a SHA-256, which I'll copy into my clipboard. Basically, what we want to do is we want to go over here to software. I've got a SHA-SUM checker on my computer. I'm going to run that. I'm going to browse over to my desktop. Where'd that thing go? Didn't I put that on my desktop? How could they do that to me? Is it just me? I thought I put it on there. Oh, here. 7Z, huh? Okay. I don't know why it's not seeing it. Oh, I'm sorry, I was in a folder. Okay, so I'm gonna open the file that I just downloaded, and we can check that hash, right? So it starts with 3AD030, blah, 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 79, and that's it, right? So I just verified that the file was indeed not altered or corrupted in transport. I can even paste that hash in there to verify it, right? That's why they put those hashes there. All right, so now let's let's close this one. We don't need that. I got to use 7-zip to unfurl this thing. And I'm going to have to go through the whole... I can't really do this while you guys are watching because I'll expose my private seed. Oh, and it's probably going to wonk out my... oh, that's an installer. Okay, it's going to install the wallet. So it's probably going to knock my stream offline. I lost my password for Monero. What do I do? Oh, cool. It's happening over on this side. Okay. You can't see. Huh. That's weird. Why would it do that? All right. I didn't think so. Huh. Huh. I guess at some point I had installed the Electrum Bitcoin wallet, the private. But it's not the right password anymore. Oh well. It's worth a shot, right? I'll have to play around with that a little bit more. I think what I need to do is delete the old one. But let's do some Tron. Why don't we do Tron? Let's see, we've got this Tron scan that I have a video on how to download it, and you can actually do it from their website. Let's try that. Just so you guys can follow along. So if we go to the Tron website, not Tron Watch. There we go. If we go to the Tron website, you can go to the Tron Scan Explorer, right? And then I'm going to open a wallet, and private wallet, sign in, open wallet. Oh, it's not giving me that open wallet thing anymore. No. Huh. Well, I guess I can't do that. That's really weird. I think someone asked me about that. So the Tron Scan desktop, or I'm sorry, the Tron desktop software will allow me to open a wallet. See, just like that, open wallet. That's what I'm looking for. So I don't know why the website won't let me do that. Ugh. All right, so I'm going to open it on the ledger. I know you guys are probably going, what is this guy doing? I don't have any idea what he's doing. I don't even have Tron on the ledger at the moment. That's preparation for you, right? Let's go back into the manager. See if I can get Tron on here. It'll be a miracle if Tron fits on here, because I've already got a bunch of other junk on here. Told you. Let's take this HODL thing off. Maybe that'll help. I tried out that. I wasn't too crazy about it. All right. Let's see if they let me put Tron on there. We might be out of luck here. Oh no, it worked. Yay. All right, so let's go into Tron. This Tron is one of those that is not supported in live, right? So we enter Tron. And then we go over to Tron Scan. And now that I'm in Tron, it should open. Or not. I think I probably have to start over. Let's start over. Let's relaunch. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, I can deal with it. I downloaded this when it first came out. I don't think they even have a link to download this anymore. Tron Scan. Alright, we use the ledger, and boom, there it went. Alright, so we'll open the wallet. What? Ah, there it is. That's kind of scary. Like, where's my crypto? Alright. Just goes to show you, be patient. Sometimes things don't always work out the way you expect them to. All right, so let's move some Tron in here, right? So let's copy this guy into the clipboard. Let's go back over to our Bittrex. And we got some Tron. Let's do a withdrawal. That's the Tron address of my Tron wallet. Let's take 100 over. Let's not go crazy. And let's put in our 6-digit authenticator code from our Google Authenticator. Whoops. Withdraw. Boom. All right, and so now we can go down and check pending withdrawals. And you can see that I withdrew 99.997 Tron. And so then we go over to the other side of the wallet. And I don't know how you refresh this, besides just like closing it and opening it again. Maybe like flipping between the two. Yeah, I don't know. Why don't I sign out and sign back in again, right? See how that goes. Back to the ledger, open the wallet. And so we'll just kind of hang out until we get that 99 extra Tron. I should point out, if you're interested in Tron and you have a Tron wallet like the Tron Scan wallet or Tron Watch wallet, which is a different Tron wallet, it's a desktop wallet, you'll notice that all of the people are sending me all these tokens on the Tron network. You know, Tron is going to be like Ethereum. It's going to have its own dApps and tokens, and anyone can create a Tron token who has a mind to. And so I get a lot of these like fake free tokens that are coming in. You can't do anything with them. You can't sell them for anything. The only thing you can do is buy them with your Tron, which doesn't make sense to me. But it's kind of fun. I mean, you can kind of look at them. Let's see if I can pull one up here. All right, it says Bitcoin. It's not really Bitcoin. And amazingly, they're always worth like 2 cents each. All right, but there are a few that have some value. Which one was it? I think it was the God token, right? Yeah, the God token told me it was worth $151, and I was all excited. And then I found out I can't sell it anywhere. But I was able to transfer it. I transferred it from the Tron Watch wallet over here to the big Tron wallet. Okay, there you go. It came in. There's now 300 in there. So our transfer was successful. I don't see the transaction down here, but it will show up eventually. But what's this? Oh, there we go. See, it's just a kind of alert telling me that I received it. And then I was thinking maybe, why don't we do my Ether wallet? Just for the heck of it. We've been talking about ERC20 tokens and Ethereum. Now, okay. So in my Ether wallet, it is a web interface for your Ethereum. And if you'll notice over here on Ledger Live, there is an Ethereum wallet, and we just sent some Ethereum into it. Our balance is 0.32, but you can't really send and receive ERC20 tokens, and the interface here is a little wonky, to quote Scott. All right. So let's use the Ledger Nano S to in conjunction with my Ether wallet. So let's go to View Wallet Info. I'm going to choose Ledger Wallet, connect the Ledger. All right, I need to put the Ledger in the Ethereum app. Right? And I believe you used to have to go to Settings, but you don't anymore, apparently. I don't know what they did. It just seems to work now. I guess Ledger Live doesn't need the web browser support anymore, so they've removed it. So I think someone asked me earlier whether you can still use the Ledger app. I don't think the old Chrome apps won't work anymore because the current version of Ethereum now on the ledger doesn't support browser anymore. So I don't know that you can, it's possible to use it. Anyway, so my Ether wallet, we've got a little bit of BAT in here. Let's send some over, right? And let's do that little trick we did earlier. Sounds like fun. So I'm going to share my phone with you again. We'll go over to that Coinbase wallet. If you recall, there is now the only thing left in there. Sorry, I need to look at it. The only thing left in there is some BAT tokens. So let's tap that. And I want to send, right? And let me send them all, just for the heck of it. And where am I going to get the address? Well, I'll just scan QR code, right? And let's go over here and scan that buddy. See, we just scanned that Ethereum address. That is the same address that has my Ethereum, but it also has these tokens down here. So we'll hit continue. Insufficient balance. Ah! I took all the ETH out. I need the ETH for the gas. Yeah. So I need to send the ETH back. Poo-pooey on me, right? All right, we'll do it from here. All right, so let's go back. If for those of you who don't know, you need Ethereum for your gas, for your transactions when you're sending and receiving tokens. And this particular Coinbase wallet, I've just emptied out all the Ethereum. And so let's put the Ethereum back in there. Why not, right? So that's the address there. I'm going to copy it. I don't know that I can... Yeah, okay. So let's try that. I don't think I can do that with... I might be able to do it with this. All right, let's do a send. And where do I want to send it? Ah, I got an error. Come on, baby, you can do it. Ugh. No. Oh, I know why it won't work. It's because I'm using the webcam right now to do my live stream. So it's not going to allow me to use the webcam to scan the QR code. So we're going to have to do our same old trick, right? Am I showing the phone here? I created an email. Here, let me go back and show you what I did there. All right, so here's the Ethereum address that I want to send to, and I'm going to share it, and I'm going to email it to myself. All right, and then I'm going to have to go over to my Chrome browser. And there's the new, that's the address of the phone wallet, right? Put that in there. And let's go back over here and put that address in there. And I'm going to send 0.1. And I'll just leave the GUI and everything else at the default. Hopefully this won't take us too long. Sorry. Which I've already done. All right, it wants me to confirm the transaction on the ledger. All right. And it's sent. All right, so let's take a look over here. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take for the ETH to get here, but I'm sure I can babble for a little while. And then once that's done, then we can we can send the BAT out. Rule of thumb, when you have an Ethereum wallet, such as Coinbase wallet or the Trust wallet, and you're sending out your ERC20 tokens, always make sure you have some ETH in there for the gas, right? We'll just kind of keep an eye on that. Let me I use the Electrum wallet for my worthless verge. Oh, okay, look, what happened? It was there. It was there for a second and then it just disappeared. There it is. Okay. So now we've got some Ethereum in here. So now we can send using my Ether wallet. Let's go back over here. I'm going to put this guy here. So we'll do that again. We'll do BAT. We'll do send. We'll do max. And then I'll scan the QR code from the website. And there's the Ethereum address. And then we'll hit continue. And see, I needed down there at the bottom, it says estimated network fees 3 cents. I didn't have 3 cents worth of ETH in there, but now I do, right? So let's confirm that. It wants my Face ID, and boom. Did it send it? I think it did. I hope it did. It might need to confirm a little bit. Now, I just want to see it disappear from my phone. I think it's gone. Why don't we close the wallet? Let's close the wallet. Whoops. Alright, let's close the wallet all the way. And then open it again. And see if that bat disappears. Looks like it's still there. I mean, I could have sworn I sent it. Alright, maybe I didn't. Who knows? I did, because you can see the bat arrived in my Ether wallet. So what did I do there? I transferred from my phone wallet. And from the phone, I sent there. It finally disappeared. I sent all the ETH out to my Ethereum address on the ledger. Okay, this is this stupid thing. All right, let's turn off screen sharing so we can talk without that phone popping up. All right, so we moved the ETH. I'm sorry, the BAT, the Basic Attention Token, from that phone wallet into my Ether wallet. And you can see the balance there is now 177. It was 77 before. Now this is the same ETH that we see over here in the live ledger, right? Same exact ETH address. I can look at it, I can access it from two different devices, or I'm sorry, use two different protocols to access the exact same address. But in my Ether wallet, I can see the ERC20 tokens. So does the Ledger Nano S allow you to use ERC20 tokens? Yes, it does, if you use my Ether wallet to access the private keys of the ledger. All right, you can't view and use them in, sorry about that. You can't view them in Ledger Live. Okay, George K is talking about getting tiny amounts of ETH, or I'm sorry, EOS. Just very similar to the way this Tron wallet is sending me little bits of tokens. There are people that will send you very small amounts of EOS in order to talk to you in a way. So, for example, if you're familiar with Steemit, and you look at your wallet in Steemit, people can send you a transfer with a memo. The memo is really what they want to use, but they transfer you the smallest amount possible so that they can send you this memo and spam you. So I don't know if that's what's going on your EOS network. Are you seeing any kind of message attached to that 0.001? Oh, it's 0.0001 EOS. That's like less than a penny, right? My God. Yeah, my assumption is that it's some kind of spam, right? They're trying to get your attention by sending you this small amount. And just like people do in Steam, they send you small amounts of Steam so that they can send you memos, spam you. And Tron Watch too. They're sending me all these S tokens. That's the technical term for it. SHIT. S tokens. Okay. So they're sending me all these S tokens so they can get my attention. And usually what they'll say is, hey, this is a great token, you should buy some. And then you have to spend your money. So, but they're just giving me some to start with. And you'll notice too, on my Bittrex account, if I still have it open, no, I guess I closed it. I have all kinds of funky tokens associated with my EOS too, that are just showing up on the exchange. And they're basically worthless. It's basically spam, promotion, marketing, whatever you want to call it. ETH only. Does Neo have gas? Neo ETH also is gas ETH. Gas is Ether, right? Anytime that you transfer ERC20 tokens, any of these tokens down here, you can't use them they won't subtract the fees from your token balance. You have to have a small amount of ETH in order to send these tokens out. And Ethereum is your gas for those transactions. Think of it as like gas for your car. That's how it works. Yes, gas is irritating. I've never really been able to figure out EOS. I was very gung-ho about trying to figure out and do some videos on EOS, and I should have claimed my EOS address before the transition, but I didn't, and so now it's a little difficult to get a wallet. Like I said before, I stumbled upon a wallet that said they would give me an EOS address for free, but then I lost the link and I never found the wallet again. So I haven't done anything with EOS. It's complicated, right? Sometimes they're just overly complicated. Tron is that way too. I hate to say it, and it's not that there's anything wrong with being from a different culture and using a different language, but we think in English, and they think in their language, and sometimes things get lost in translation. And not only the way that their language works, but the way that they code is completely different than the way that we would normally think, and their user interface is like different than what we would expect. So if you're ever on a foreign website or using a foreign coin, there's always going to be some craziness because of the language barrier and the culture barrier. That's just the way things are. So Tron, EOS, they're all foreign companies, foreign programmers, thinking in different languages than us. Well, I say us. I just mean English-speaking people to a certain extent. I don't mean to put anybody down by this at all. Just people are different. We're all different. Grand Illusion, you're really late. No problem, Grand Illusion. I don't mind. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Yes, Amir, I can show you how to add a coin if it's not on the list. There's some real straightforward ways to do it. Let's think of a coin, any coin. So if I choose show all tokens down here, I just click on that. Oops. And I get all these ERC20 tokens that I may or may not have on here. Let's just pick any old token, right? HIBT. I've never even heard of it. I don't know what it is. Click to load. Boom. There it is. 0. Right? Now, but we did do one, and I think it was scroll. Let's say it's not in this list. All right? Now what are we going to do? All right. So you have your nice shiny ERC20 token on a small exchange, and you bought a bunch of it, and you want to put it in here, right? So how are you going to do that? So you'll have to go over here to Etherscan. This is not it. Etherscan.io. There it is. Sorry. If you can find your token here, it will give you all the information you need. And I think what we did was, I think we did scroll last time. So you put in its ticker symbol, you find it, and then it takes you to all of the information about the token. And the information that you need is the contract, the decimals, and the symbol, right? So we can go back to my Ether wallet, and we choose Add Custom Token. It needs that contract address, and this may not work because I've already done it before for this particular token. Why don't we try a different one? Let's do, well, it's hard to know if it is or isn't already in the list. Let's just do scroll. Just well, we'll do bit screener. Actually, I think I saw that one, actually. All right, let's do scroll. All right, so here's our contract. All right, and we'll put that here in contract address. And our token symbol is a scroll. And let's make sure that it's, at least I think it is. No, I don't think it is. It's SCRL. Pardon me, guys. SCRL. Right? And then the decimals. Usually the decimals is 18. Not always. But in this case it is. Where they get that, I don't know. Boom. And so there you go. So you need the contract address, the token symbol, and the decimals. And then make sure your leading spaces are all out. And they are. And then actually you can see it's already in here. SCRL. So if I hit save, it'll probably just tell me it's already there. Yeah, it's already there. But so that's the process. If you, the first order of business is to just check to see if it's in this list, right? And then it's easy peasy, right? You just click to load and you'll see that 0 balance. Another way is to just send the tokens in, right? And if it's in this list and you send them in, then when you go down and hit click to load, you'll see your balance. And then like we added that custom token scroll. You can see it's right here with a 0 balance. I don't have any scroll, but it's still showing up because I added it before as a custom token. So that's the process. A little tricky. No problem. Oh, so George, I guess it is spam, right? So there's some people in China that are spamming you, and the only way to send you a message is to send you a very small amount of EOS into your wallet and then attach a memo to that transfer. So that's basically what they're doing. So we did some transfers of crypto. Oh, I wanted to show you guys that there's a new, I don't think it's new, but I just discovered it. In the App Store, you can get Coin Market Cap. There's a Coin Market Cap app right here. The Coin Market Cap app. And it's pretty cool. Right? So if you just want to check how crypto's doing, just download and install the app, and then you can check out Coin Market Cap. If you're into that, it's pretty cool. And like I mentioned before, Coinbase has announced a new wallet, the Coinbase wallet, which I showed you earlier. And also, if you go to if you go to Coinbase, you'll see they've added Ethereum Classic. Yeah, see, now they've got, like, they're running out of room, right? Before it was just Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. It used to just be three. Then they added Bitcoin Cash. Now they've added Ethereum Classic. And they're going to be adding more as time goes by, as crypto becomes more adopted and more mainstream every day. So I know we're all looking forward to that. And then also in their blog, on Ledger's blog, if you go over there, they've got some this new announcement. First, sorry guys, again. They're going to be announcing support for new cryptocurrencies the first Tuesday of every month, as a matter of course. So the Ledger will be adding support for more cryptocurrencies as time goes by. And who knows, eventually they might add ERC20 support to the Ledger Live app. I wouldn't hold my breath, because if they haven't done it yet, it must not be easy. I'm assuming a lot of people have been clamoring for, ERC20 support. Now, if you have a lot of ERC20 tokens, then you should do what I do, which is put them in these phone apps, because these phone apps that I showed you have their own private keys. So they're full-fledged cryptocurrency wallets. So the Coinbase wallet, if you noticed earlier, it would hold Ethereum and a bunch of ERC20 tokens. And it's real easy to send and receive using these wallets. And you don't even have to add the token. Well, I guess you could add a custom token if, it didn't show up. But, and then there's also the Trust wallet, which does basically the same thing. So you've got this wallet here that I need to look at to open. Right, so you've got this wallet here, and when you send an ERC20 token to this Ethereum address, right, you just send to the Ethereum address, any token that you send to this address will just show up in the wallet. So the ADX and the Polymath just sort of appeared when I sent those tokens to this address. And as you can see, I've got some real low cap, penny stock, whatever you want to call it, ERC20 tokens that I acquired that are basically worthless, but they might, be a couple of cents at some point. Right now they're less than a penny, so they don't even show up as having any value at all. But I'm assuming if down the road either of these coins becomes worth anything, then their balance will show up here. And I didn't have to add them. I just sent the tokens to this phone wallet. So that's a real cool way to deal with your ERC20 tokens. So that's another cool thing. It's getting easier to deal with crypto every day, and I like it. I like those hardware wallets. The phone is a good wallet. And they give you a seed that you can save as a backup in case you lose your phone, right? So as long as you have a seed, you don't have to worry about losing your crypto. Your Ledger has the 24-word recovery phrase. The Electrum wallet has a seed phrase. The Cardano Daedalus wallet has seed phrase. Both of these phone wallets that I just showed you have a seed phrase. So as long as you have that written down and stored in a safe place, you don't really have to worry about your crypto. You can always get it back. You can always reinstall the wallet on a different computer or a different device and just do a restore from seed. Yes, you have to declare you have to declare everything on your taxes. Now, there are some apps out there that will help you with figuring out the taxes on crypto that you've bought and traded. They'll actually calculate, what you owe for you. right. So I believe the one coin tracking, right? Whoops. Oh, how dare they? No, I don't want it. Ah! Let's try that again. Boy, they are just really messing me up, aren't they? Okay. Deny. Ugh. Alright, so much for that. Maybe do a different Google search. I don't know why. It used to let me read that article, but now it won't. Wow. Ah, let's just do no thanks. Okay. Sorry, not paying attention here. All right, deny. All right, so I will copy this. If you're interested in figuring out how much taxes you owe, those are some good places to start. Right? It'll be more common down the road. And it's, I mean, if you buy cryptocurrency and hold it, and then someday it goes to the moon, then just pay your taxes on it. You know, no big deal. It's money you didn't have before. So if you invest $100 that turns into $50,000, then okay, the government can get the half of it, the 25, whatever. You know, be a good citizen and enjoy the 25,000 that you didn't have before. That's the way I look at it. Better that than to try to hide your crypto and, you know, get in trouble with the tax man. We don't need that. Yes, wallet phone apps. Most people don't really get computers. I don't know why. But yeah, people get phones, right? People get phones. If there's an app for it, they'll figure it out. So yeah, mass adoption. Coinbase app. Coinbase wallet app, Trust Wallet. There's lots of wallets you can install on the phone. The blockchain app is on the phone as well, blockchain.info. So yeah, that's a very good comment. I don't see Coinbase wallet on Android. Interesting. Let's see here. Let's check it out. Is there Coinbase wallet? Yeah, so we go to Coinbase Wallet. They say that they have it. So maybe if you Google Play, there is a Coinbase Wallet app on the Google Play Store. So it should be there. Maybe you just need to, I don't know if they want to install this in my... I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know if it'll install in Brave. Huh, that's weird. I'll play with it later. I don't want anything to crash. But apparently it is on the Google Play Store. So maybe it's a Chrome app. Maybe it's an Android app. I'm not sure, but I think it's an Android app. Yeah. Take your 25K and let Uncle Sam have his. Keep Uncle Sam happy. It's not the Coinbase app, it's the Coinbase wallet, right? So it's by Coinbase, but it's not the Coinbase app. The Coinbase app is used for accessing your Coinbase account on their servers. That's they own those coins. They just let you access this. You don't have those private keys. They do. Now on the Coinbase app. But when you move your crypto from the Coinbase servers to your wallet, then you control the private key. So yeah, it's new. You may need to poke around till you find it. It was actually someone else's wallet. You know, it was the Toshi wallet before. So Coinbase just bought it. They're trying to be more integrated, I guess, you know, support more. I'm just going to scroll up. I probably missed a few things. Chinese characters. Chinese spammers. Yes, Amir, if you if you want to ask me a question, go check out my page. Let's do it this way. Go check out my Let's do it this way. Oh, I'm there. Okay. Aha, this one. This is a cleaner link, right? Just go check out my page and check out the videos that interest you and throw up a comment. Whenever someone comments on any of my videos, I get an alert on my phone. So when interest in crypto is high, I get a lot of alerts on my phone. When interest in crypto is low, I don't get as many comments on my YouTube channel. But I see them when they come in. So if you want to, throw up a comment or a question, I, try to do my best every other day or so to go through the comments and respond. So yeah, I'm always available. You don't have to necessarily be here every Friday. I like that you're here every Friday, but you can reach me during the week too. Oh, no problem. It took me a while to figure out the spam of, wallet spam. That's what I've never heard of it before, but that's it. That's wallet spam. There you go. It's good to sleep well at night. Okay, guys, I hope that I didn't bore you too much. I know I did a few flubs and maybe confused a few of you tonight. I was a little confused myself. So, but thanks for joining me. I'm not always tip-top every single live stream, but I do my best. So, once again, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I really appreciate you guys joining me, and you're the lifeblood of my channel. And you're the reason that I suit up and show up every Friday night, because before I was doing the live stream, sometimes I would go a week or two without playing with my YouTube channel. But I've committed to the live stream, and it really helps me stay focused on putting out new tutorials and new videos for you guys. Keeping the channel fresh and staying up with what's going on to the best of my ability. I'm not a rocket scientist, but I've played around with this stuff a lot, so just from experience, I can share what knowledge I've gained along the way. Pretty soon you guys will be teaching me. You guys have already taught me a lot just from things you've said in the comments. Yeah, that would be cool if we get a penny for each one of those. Yeah. It's amazing how small the amounts are that people can send you. They could send you those amounts all day long and you'd never have $1. Alright guys, so once again, thanks for joining me. Don't forget, I do this live stream every Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join me for the live Q&A in LA. Throw out any questions that you may have, and I'll play around on screen and kind of show you how things work. Hopefully you'll learn something and you'll be kind of entertained while we do it. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate that too. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that allows you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me, and hope to see you again soon.